Thank you, I'm Solid Snake.
あれ君なんか写真と違うな
This time, I will explain about Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake's Big Boss RTA. The acquisition conditions for Big Boss are like this. I think you can see that it's pretty tough. Well then, let's start playing right away. The timer starts the moment you select the difficulty level. It's the same in the Solid series. Communicate with Campbell. Since you can only move up, down, left, right, and creep in this game, the key is how to get through the shortest route. Also, unlike NG1, when reversing and from creeping, there is a unique lag when you get up. Get used to it. You can't recover by ration in Big Boss, it's essential for the story, so I'll collect it. If you don't go to this area as fast as possible, you won't be able to make it in time for the soldier who got through the wire mesh, so it's a simple reset point. I made it in time. After that, they proceed along the path while hitting enemy soldiers as appropriate. It was unnecessary in NG1, but I collected the handgun that was essential for his game. Also, when creeping through the hole, try to creep in front of the hole as much as possible. It is automatically aligned even if it is slightly misaligned, but since it is aligned at creeping speed, it slows down slightly. The series of actions leading up to entering Zanzibar Bowl are almost meaningful acts, so please refer to them. If you stand up here, on the other hand, it will be a loss, so it's okay to just creep forward. You have successfully infiltrated. There is a unique lag from creeping to starting to move after getting up, so let's get used to it. The reason is that it is necessary to make good use of this lag when getting on an elevator. It's all about time. Communications are coming in, but communications unrelated to progress are ignored. First, let's head to the second floor of the building. The reason they stop for a moment along the way is to avoid enemy soldiers. When you get on an elevator, it's a little faster if you creep in because the amount of movement within the elevator is reduced. If you move as shown in the video, the enemy soldiers what's that noise? The pop-up called can be omitted, and time can be shortened. Head to Dr. Mark's place on the third floor. Item selection also affects time, so make it faster. Dr. Mark was fake. So here's the first boss fight, Black Ninja. He move around freely and perform shuriken attacks that are difficult to avoid while warping. If you fight head-on, you will lose because the snake's health is low. It's an unexpectedly strong enemy who can lose normally. Therefore, you need to pray that you avoid shuriken or draw a pattern that doesn't attack you. If you draw a pattern of bad luck, the act of delay will simply be delayed and a reset will be required. As an aside, please keep in mind that your handgun leaves 10 bullets behind. I'll use at least 10 shots later. Defeated. What an actual identity is. If you are interested, try playing MG1. Depending on when the ninja is defeated, the surveillance camera in the next room and the position of the soldier will change. If you are likely to be spotted by enemy soldiers, wait in the gas chamber, change places, and then move. Follow ninjas will and search for the man with the green beret. First, move to 1F. Once you move to the first floor, you will move counterclockwise while neutralizing enemy soldiers. If you are deliberately spotted by enemy soldiers and go in a clockwise direction, it will be faster, but since the delay in the number of discoveries will decrease, we want higher than this time. This is a required route for any percent. It was there. I'm going to follow this guy from now on. Daruma-san fell over and over again. If you come into contact with him on the way, he will go somewhere, let his guard down, and then start over again. All you have to do is follow along from here, so fast forward. The map isn't created until you follow the soldiers through the lost forest, so you can't skip it.
楽しいな。
If you get too close to him on the last map, you'll come into contact with him and be discovered by him, so let's delay a bit. Dr. Madner keeps shooting tap chords, so communicate with him on that frequency. Also, I can't find tap code descriptions in the HD Collection Edition. Please let me know. Once you get through the lost forest, a map will be registered, so you won't get lost in the forest. Next, we head northeast to the armory. On the way to the desert, you'll get mines, which are essential items. Once you've collected 7, you'll move on. Again, communication is ignored. It is not possible to visualize passages in the bottomless swamp area with items, etc. A reference route is displayed on the video. If you sink along the way and lose time, the enemy soldier's position will change, so be careful. He went around and was out of breath. Lol. However, Snake can't catch up with him, so he sets a mine and knocks him down. Aiming for a record, we will capture it as shown in the video. Once you leave the room, you can recover your O2 gauge and can be defeated stably. Bosses always try to move in a diagonal line, so they guide them to mines by moving left and right. That's why I was able to defeat him, but in this difficulty level, if the timing is slightly off, Snake dies. I've got card 3, so I'm going back to Zanzibar building Accelerate. Use the card key you got from Running Man to enter a new area. Go as fast as you can on the right side of the aisle and guide enemy soldiers by hitting walls along the way. Get anti-aircraft missiles. It's easy to think of it as a weapon exclusive to HIND, but it can attack enemy soldiers normally. However, since it is impossible to go back through the passageway you came from while hitting enemy soldiers who are still suspicious, and move again to the desert area where the mines were. As is the case with MGS1, I have the impression that there are many parts of Kojima's works around this time where will Snake go back that far. That's because the capacity is limited. In the desert area, use your mind again to avoid mines, but step through some of them and aim to save time in exchange for life gauge. Areas using Okinawan sand that makes footsteps make a deliberate noise and break through head-on. The next boss is HIND. It has appeared continuously since MG1. There are about 20 seconds until the battle starts, so let's take a short break. Incidentally, it will also appear in the next NGS1 film. As soon as the snake is ready for action, move to the map on the right, equip it with an anti-aircraft missile, and fire it. Enemies move counterclockwise, so if you don't defeat them by the time they reach the map in the upper right corner, defeated. Well then, I've also destroyed the person blocking the passage, so I'm heading to the tower building. You'll need to get used to guiding enemy soldiers before entering the building, so be sure to. That's all for now. Thank you for watching.